Hi, could I get a venti pink drink with light ice?
That was a venti pink drink with light ice.
Yes.
Okay, great. Your total comes to $5.35. You can pull forward and we will see you at the window.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chelsea. I am a second grade long-term sub doing this whole distance learning thing. I am currently in my last week of school. Hallelujah. It is Thursday, June 4th. So the first thing on the agenda today is the final whole school staff meeting for the school year, and probably the last one for me. I'm not returning in the fall. I'll get more into that in another video, but I'm going to try not to get too sad because I've really enjoyed working with these people and I would have loved to stick around, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and join the staff meeting. Couldn't keep it in. I almost made it through without crying. I made it till like everyone was waving goodbye at the end, and I realized I was like not gonna work with these people anymore. That's how you know it's a good school, when you haven't even been able to work with them in person and you're still sad that you have to leave. And now I only have a couple hours until I have to say goodbye to my kids. Oh my word. All right, so some time's passed. I've gathered myself. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for my very last Zoom meeting. I know I should have planned this a little earlier than this, but I didn't, so we're finishing strong, obviously. I'm thinking I will do a scavenger hunt again because I think that was the class-wide favorite so far. I was thinking about doing a read aloud, but I don't have a good book for end of the year, and I was trying to find one on like Amazon or whatever, and it's just not going well. If I had thought to order something a week ago, maybe I could have done this, but whatever, it is what it is. So other than doing the scavenger hunt, I'm thinking I'm going to do a little activity actually inspired by one of my students in my lunch bunch yesterday. He said that he thought it would be fun if they got to say like what they would miss about the different students now that we're heading into summer, and potentially they wouldn't be sharing a class with these students next year. So I was trying to figure out exactly how I was going to work that, because I don't want kids to just like say things directly to their friends, and then other kids, like maybe they don't have a lot of close friends and they wouldn't be able to have anybody say anything that they would miss. So I needed to think of some way to kind of make it a little more organized. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a kindness train or an I miss you train or something like that. And I'm going to print out little train pieces with their names on it. So it's gonna be a little interesting because not everybody shows up to the Zoom. So I think as they come in, I'll like pull the names of the students who are actually there. And then I'll probably be the engine, and I'll start with one, and I'll pick a train car at random, and I'll say something to that student. And then that student, if we were in person, they could pick the card, but I will just pick the card for the next student and show them whose names they have, and they will say what they're gonna miss about that person, and then we'll just keep going around until we have a long train. So I think that'll be it, just the scavenger hunt and the I miss you activity. I just don't know what else to do. I hope I don't cry in the Zoom. Oh, I'd better not. So now that I have at least a general idea of what's going on during this Zoom, I'm gonna go ahead and prep those little train cars. All right, so I have all of my little train cars prepped for our meeting today. I think it's about half an hour until that starts. Very excited. I was hoping to do it outside, but I don't think I'm going to. I just feel like there's too many noisy distractions. I think someone's cutting down a tree. So I'd rather ensure that the students can hear me over Zoom. I feel like that takes priority over having a nice outdoor background. And also I'm thinking, as we're going through the little kindness train we have going on here, I think I'm going to tape them up on the wall behind me so they can see how all the students will connect after they give their little compliments. The cat is back, my dudes. The cat is back. What's up? Hey. All right, I am all set up in my basement, ready for my very last Zoom meeting with my class. Oh my goodness, I've got mixed emotions. I'm so excited for it, but I also don't want it to be the last one. I'm gonna miss them.
before we wrap up our Zoom meeting, I just want to say how special you all are. I am so glad that I was able to be your teacher even during this crazy time. You had a lot to face in second grade and you guys rocked it. You did an awesome job finishing off second grade super strong. I am super proud of you and so thankful that I got to be your teacher during this last part of second grade.
Goodbye, I'll miss all of you. Goodbye. Hey guys, so it's a little while later now. The Zoom went really well. I did not cry, but it was a good time. I did take a little nap afterwards, not gonna lie. I'm just really tired today. And I didn't have much to do. I did all my grading and it's just small stuff now at the end of the year. So we are really getting down to the end. So I am driving to Chick-fil-A right now, just as a little, treat yourself because of finishing all of the Zooms with my students and pretty much the whole school year, almost there. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my Chick-fil-A and this beautiful weather and then get back to work. All right, so I got my food. I love Chick-fil-A. I'm so excited right now. So I got myself some nuggets, some fries, and a ginormous lemonade. I had actually saved up quite a few rewards points and I used all my rewards points for this stuff, so I didn't pay anything. And I got the giant lemonade because with 200 points, you could get any size you wanted. So why not go big or go home? Back home now, back to work now. I forgot to tell you guys earlier, but one of my students came by and dropped this off on my porch. It's a little plant that I'm definitely gonna struggle keeping alive, but it's fine. I just thought that was so nice. So now I'm gonna just try to see what there is to do yet. I think there's a couple more assignments that need to be approved, and then, I don't know. I'm thinking I might do a cute little virtual card to each of my students, just celebrating them and the work that they've done and like wishing them a good summer. I'm not exactly sure how I want to go about doing that, but I'll figure it out. Alright, so I have all of my students' digital end of the year cards written. I'm thinking I'm going to wait until tomorrow to send them out because technically tomorrow's the last day of school. I don't know what I or the students will be doing tomorrow because we don't send out new instruction on Fridays, so I have no idea what tomorrow looks like. I guess some of the students, if they have leftover assignments that they didn't finish, they'll work on that. That's typically what Fridays are, but I feel like at this point, kids are done. Regardless, at least those cards are ready to be sent out tomorrow. And by sent out, I mean posted on their CSL journals. But I think that's going to wrap up this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.